game is this has been my 27th game review for Super Nintendo Wii. The Crimson Town. This is me playing game back in the 90s. Street Fighter 2 arcade for the console. Even coming out on Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. It just literally blew our minds when we saw what people do. Oh, we're trying people to we can.
Hello guys, Elite Gamer here, and tonight I'll be doing a review of Dead Rising from the Nintendo Wii. So let's see what this game was like, shall we? Dead Rising is a video game extravaganza that puts you into the shoes and persona of journalist and freelance photographer Frank West. Basically, your photographer character slash journalist is sent to this mall to try and make sense as to why all these weird things are going on. Upon arrival, you find out more over what's gone down with the place when the whole mall ends up infested with zombies. And you have little to no choice at all but having to go into hiding in the safe house with a couple of lone survivors and trying to come out every now and then to help out a few survivors and bring them back to the safe house in hopes that you can band together for 3 days prior, just in hopes you'll all be able to get through this grisly turn of events. Now, inevitably this game has a lot going for it, and it's come from quite a significant degree of humble beginnings, especially considering the fact that this game was virtually, quite literally, well inspired by the film that we all remember by George A. Romero, which was Dawn of the Dead. And, you know, in all fairness, we have a lot to be thankful for to that film, because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have had the Dead Rising series, which I think is a very phenomenal series, and I think it's not just a good series, it's a series I'd say which is just as good as on par with Resident Evil. In addition to that, you have to choose what people you can save and what people you can't, because as try as you might, you know, even the most well-rounded protagonists and Let's Players will have a hard time saving everyone. And it doesn't make it any easier due to the fact that the AI is as dumb as hell, which is one of the biggest nitpicks of the game, making your survival in addition to theirs literally the hardest thing to hallucinate or even see through to the bitter end, never mind get it all done and dusted. You have a levelling up system in and around the game, which you utilise by saving people, carrying out a variety of tasks, and at the same time like killing enemies, like from psychopaths, which make up the bosses, and above all zombies, which I'm taking out now. You know, you can use melee weapons like the bat, or you can shoot them like I'm doing. No, don't you do that. Naughty zombie. Don't interrupt me when I'm narrating a review. So no, in addition to that, yeah, so that was the first nitpick, the dull-witted AI. Because, you know, you turn the camera view, right, they'll do anything but that, and it's not even funny. The second thing that really drags it down is the repetitive music which they play again and again through dramatic effects and boss fights. I mean, really, do we need the same music again and again for this, that or the other? Surely not. I mean, third and finally, you know, you've got a time limit to answer to, which, you know, a time limit's all well and good, but as I said, you know, it doesn't always give you the accumulated time to get to everyone, and that can make it a really tough thing to get through in the long run. But as I said, I mean, if you want a challenge, then I'd go as far as say Dead Rising is definitely in your survival horror list. Because I mean, okay, just because you can go into any conceivable part of the mall and take virtually any weapon you like, make it out make it up as you go along by finding a baseball bat or any given thing, doesn't mean that you can have it easy. Not easy at all. No. When it comes to this game, you know, it has its ups and downs, but then it could be excused to a point back then. But I think the biggest nitpick I had with this game was the fact that, small one but a big one. Now, I like how you're a freelance photographer, but you can't use your camera for anything at all, but you can use it on the Xbox 360. Really, how the hell does that work then? Oh well. So I'd give this, due consideration of this game and what I thought of it on a by law of averages, I'd give Dead Rising 1 a 8 out of 10. Because I said it's a fun game to play if you're really bored out your mind, your skull. But then even then, it's not you know, up and dry without its little problems in and between. So that'll be my final words on Dead Rising. So, on behalf of my channel, on behalf of myself, the Elite Gamer, this is the Elite Gamer saying thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day, and most of all, game on.